Hey, what's up guys? Before this Battlefield 3 info video begins, I have another question for you guys to answer in the comment section below. And the question is, how many hours have you spent playing Battlefield 3 so far? I was on Battlelog the other day and I saw this guy with literally like over 200 to 300 hours of Battlefield 3. And I just want to know, I'm curious as to, for all you guys out there, how long have you spent on Battlefield 3? So I hope you guys enjoyed this Battlefield 3 info video, and if you do, don't forget to click that like button, favorite this video if you really enjoy it, and subscribe to my channel for more Battlefield 3 news and content in the future. Hey, what's up guys? I got some more Battlefield 3 news for you guys, and this news that I bring to you today is amazing and awesome and mind-blowing at the same time. So basically, for those of you guys who have not watched the last video that I uploaded today, this whole Battlefield 3 Blackout thing. Basically, in short, it was the community coming together saying, look, Dice, we're not going to be kept in the dark anymore. We just want some updates on what's going on with Battlefield 3. You know, we don't want a whole entire list of all the DLC you're planning to bring out. We just want some updates. We want to be kept updated as to what's going on, what's going to be changed and fixed in Battlefield 3. And it was successful. Dice composed a list of fixes and tweaks coming to Battlefield 3 in the next patch. And I read through this list, and this list it's insanely huge. I can't even fit it in the description box. For those of you guys who want to see this list, go to the description box right now, and there's a link. Alright, there's a link to this website called multiplayerfirst.com, and this website is amazing. I love this website. Looking for gaming news, that's my #1 place to go. And this list is insane. I printed it out. It's 17 pages long. And it's basically the remake of Battlefield 3. They basically took Battlefield 3 and they redid it. Now, this list is both amazing but scary to look at if you're a huge Battlefield 3 player or a huge Battlefield fan in general. Because this could change Battlefield 3 for the better or for the worse. But it's looking like it's going to change it for the better. So let's just hope that it does that. And I pointed out some stuff from the list. But before I get to that, the results of the whole Battlefield 3 Blackout was, of course, this list that's in the description box. And also the weekly block, which is something new that the Dice is going to be doing, and it's going to be called Inside Dice. And basically this is going to showcase changes and improvements to Battlefield 3. And also there's not going to be a patch in February. I don't know if you guys have heard that news. It came out some time ago, like last week I think, but I didn't catch it until now. And basically what the news is that there was some miscommunication within DICE, and somebody said that was going to come out in February, but it actually wasn't. So maybe next month. Hopefully next month. I don't think they're going to push it all the way to April, but anyways, I made some highlights of the list of updates and confirmed fixes and tweaks coming to Battlefield 3, and basically what I did was I took out all the stuff that I've heard you guys complaining about. I looked for it, and everything that I saw was being fixed that was complained about a lot, I have it right here. And the first thing, of course, one of the most complained about features in Battlefield 3, the USAS 12 with frag rounds. Now what they're doing is that frag rounds on shotguns are going to be slightly reduced with the splash damage. So slightly less splash damage when using frag rounds on shotguns. Now as for the USAS and the MK3A1, when using frag rounds, they reduced the rate of fire on them because all of the shotguns had reduced rate of fire when using frag rounds on them, except for the USAS and the MK3, which made it definitely overpowering, even more than the other shotguns when using frag rounds. Also, they reduced the damage of the AA guns, both mobile and stationary, on infantry. So the Tunguska is no longer going to be as overpowered. And they increased AA base accuracy. And what this means is, right off the start, when you start firing the AA gun, the accuracy is increased. And some of you guys are going to be like, whoa, why did they do that? But what they did was, they added a decrease in accuracy over the course of a burst. So if you hold that fire for a long time, firing at a chopper or whatever, it's going to be decreased in the accuracy. You're not going to be as accurate as you were when you once started the burst. So if you burst fire, if you fire and burst, it's going to be more accurate than just holding down the fire button. Now, the MAV. This is definitely probably the second most complained about thing in Battlefield 3. The whole riding the MAV and road killing, and I love what they did with this. You guys are going to love this. The MAV elevator is gone. That's no longer there. You can no longer ride the MAV. The next part is awesome. Now, what they did was, MAV road killing is going to be basically obsolete, because if the MAV gets ran into a soldier or a vehicle, it gets destroyed. So let's say you run into a vehicle, your MAV is gone. Now let's say you kill a soldier with the MAV, your MAV is gone because it gets destroyed. So this is going to give recon players something to think about. Do you want to kill one guy, or do you want to, you know, go back up in the air, try to just spot out enemies for your teammates? Because by killing that one guy, your MAV is gone. So MAV road killing, the whole annoying people with MAVs, that's gonna be gone. Also, something that I've haven't liked in Battlefield 3 is being able to detonate your C4 after you die. When you respawn, you were able to detonate it. Now C4 is no longer detonable after respawn, or if revived after 5 seconds of being down. Also, for those of you guys who have been complaining about taking fall damage after, you know, just falling like 2 feet, sometimes you ended up committing suicide. I don't know how, don't even ask me about that, but you're not going to be taking any more fall damage from short falls, which is great, because that was actually very annoying. Because let's say you hopped off a building, you know, a small one, like a shed or something, and you took fall damage. Now some guy starts shooting at you and you're dead faster because you just like jumped 5 feet. You shouldn't take any damage from that. Now if it's like 20 feet, then yeah. Also, parachutes are easier to control. A lot of people are definitely complaining about parachutes, saying that, you know, it's like parachuting when you're drunk. It's hard to control it. So it's easier now. And the two things that were not mentioned in this list that a lot of people were also complaining about was input lag on the PS3, because input lag on the PS3 is horrendous. I always talk about it. And also squad functionality. The squad function, as you guys know, in Battlefield 3 is still not fully fixed. However, they are still working on it, so let's hope for some sort of resolution to this whole squad issues in the future. Now, that's all the information I got for you guys on Battlefield 3 today. If you want to see that list, go to the description box. Check it out on multiplayerfirst.com. If you guys want to see some more news and hear some more news about Battlefield 3 and other games out there, subscribe to my channel. If you're new here, definitely that does help. Also, liking the video definitely helps. And favorite it if you really enjoyed this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Battlefield 3 info video. Until next time, peace.